If you want more FIFA content from me, I'm now uploading exclusive videos to Patreon. The link for that is down below. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com. And of course, you can use the code TVM at checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. Not an awful lot of pre-recorded clips to get through. Not because I don't have any, but I just want to get into the packs, to be honest. So I got to level 30, which is the max level. Is it level 30? Max level of season objectives anyway. Took my time doing it. Didn't go out of my way and sort of like go, right, I'm going to go get this objective today. It was just a case of I played the game and I hit it naturally, as I'm sure most of you will do. I chose Belotti. I really wanted Fred on this account because I think it would have benefited me in terms of links a little bit more, but I needed a video and I didn't have a clue what to do. Every other player that I'm reviewing that isn't really relevant is tanking in terms of views, so I thought I'll just get Belotti. People are going to want to see that, and I'm glad I did, because Belotti is my new favourite striker. Review on the channel already, go check it out. But he's absolutely insane. He's so good in front of goal. You'll see most of his goals scored today. One of the games corrupted, I don't know why, because it was in the same file and it's the one game is just messed up. I don't know what happened to it, but he did score a really nice goal in that game as well, which is really irritating, but still. So Dutch Gameplay says, got Messi in the 86 plus pack. Well, aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky? We're going to do a party bag SBC today. I have a 100k pack to open, and I think I have a rare Electrum. I don't think did I build that? I don't know. I've got a few packs to open anyway. Look at that for shot power, and I've not added anything to his shot power. He's only got 91, but some of the goals he scores, I mean, the venom behind the shot is just insane. This guy did Ashley Young. That's just, I mean, if you did Ashley Young, either you're a hardcore Man United / Inter fan, or you are that bored, or were that bored at the time, that you had to do it because you were addicted to SBCs and needed to fill that gap of monotony. But either way, that's a brilliant bit of football from Pelotti. Pelotti? Who the hell is Pelotti? Politano. And then he gets in to lob the goalkeeper, who was kind of on his line, which is just crazy. It's JK says he's got Neymar in his. I got Cornet and Guerrero. I mean, to be fair, Cornet, he's super cheap, right? But his stats actually don't look that bad. I mean, I wouldn't be happy if I packed him. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a winter refresh. You can't get him in the third set. But if I'd packed him in one of the sets on any account, I would have been like, oh, that's a really annoying one. No winter refresh apart from Bruno and Ibra, maybe Ericsson is a good pull. But I would try and find the positive in Cornet. So, you know, there is that. I actually forgot. Was it Herrera and I can't remember the other player that we got on this account. That goal was phenomenal. That finish is insane. Louis says, I tried to complete the 100k pack objective, but I don't have a friend, and when I'm coming against someone with 50% of the time, he's toxic, shushing me, don't skip the replay. Yeah, no, I'm so glad I had someone I could boost that with, because that's how I got the 100k pack that we're about to open. Had I not had that, I wouldn't have gone for it. It's just, there's far too many, for lack of a better word, there's just far too many dickheads on FIFA, and it just would not have been enjoyable to go into friendlies and to try and, some of them are not easy either, you know, like you have to score a goal in a certain mode. Some people will set their team up specifically to score a goal. If they concede, they'll leave, fine, but they are super attacking, and it's so difficult to defend against it. And as soon as they score, they will then start doing things like watching all the replays, pausing it God knows how many times, just trying to get you to leave, because friendlies don't actually mean anything, right? So they don't go on your record, they don't use contracts and fitness and so on. So they just want you to leave. They will be toxic about it because they want to get through the games as quickly as possible. It makes sense, but it is really irritating. The ironic thing is, if these people were going into games scoring goals instantly and then their opponents were leaving, the game would eventually stop them going into games, or they stop them getting the win in the game if people keep leaving against them, because it was happening to me in friendlies. We were going into games, we were doing like one set each, so I'd score 3, I'd score an own goal, leave, own goal, leave, own goal, leave. But after you do that like 9 times, the game stops you from claiming the victory for a couple of hours because it doesn't want you to spam the games because it thinks you're cheating, which, technically speaking, I suppose we were, maybe? But it does raise an interesting question, really. And it kind of, it goes down in this comment here. It sort of, people are answering and talking about it. There's a discussion going, and Louis worked out the amount of time that you would need to play this game for to unlock a 100k pack that's untradeable. And he says that so he's going to have to, so you can't do it online because people are too toxic, so he has to do it offline, which means it's 20 minutes per game on average. I mean, if you manage to do the glitch where you can literally just stand still, score a goal, stand still, you can maybe get the game done in 15 minutes, but just for the sake of, you know, not being able to do the glitch, maybe it's patched, maybe it's not, I don't know. 20 minutes, 21 games, 420 minutes, that's 6 hours. 6 hours, no break, 6 hours to get an untradeable 100k pack. The person I was using, the person I was boosting with to get the 100k pack opened his best player, Kramaric. So can you imagine if you can you imagine if you if you played for 6 hours to get that pack and then you opened it and you got Kramaric? Speaking of getting something in a pack, worst segue ever. I opened one 80 plus pick yesterday just because I just finished the boost and I thought, you know what, I'll do one before I turn the game off for the night. And on screen right now is what I got out of that pack. Unbelievable Jeffrey. It was insane. So that's the second time. This is my other one, of course. That was the second time we've packed Salah on this account. The third time I've packed him untradeable this FIFA. Packed him untradeable on my main account from a 5k pack in the first few days. It was literally like the second day, I think. So what I want to do now is I want to go to SBCs. And I want to submit the 2 SBCs that I have waiting. And then go and put Salah back in the club and then open these packs, and that will basically conclude today's activities. So piece of cake SBC for a rare Electrum has been done. I did it with Bundesliga players. I didn't have to buy anyone, had it all in the club, not difficult to complete really. There we go. Like I said before, I'm not doing League SBC method anymore. Well, I am, but only on Sudamericana, Libertadores, Chinese League, Saudi League, and the Premier League. And I say that, I haven't even done any of them for a while. To be fair, what I need to do is sit down and go through some Sudamericana and Libertadores. But I'm trying to do, there's a few things I'm trying to do outside of FIFA right now. Still game related and channel related, but a different channel maybe, possibly. So I'm kind of like focusing a little bit on just putting some extra time into that. Still doing my, you know, all my videos every day. It's not distracting me from what I'm actually doing, but I'm trying to maybe start something extra on the side, but I'm taking my time with it. I'm not going, right, I'm going to start a new channel. This is going to be the game that I play, and here's the first episode, and then I get backlogged with FIFA stuff, and I'm unable to produce the content, and then people lose interest, and I stop uploading, blah, blah, blah. So what I'm doing is trying to build a back catalogue of footage for that, and I'm trying to really put a lot of effort into the editing and the whole thing, and I don't care how long it takes me to get it out. I will eventually do that, and I'm putting a lot of time into it, but yeah, I need to get back to doing some League SBC stuff. This is the team I'm submitting for the foot birthday Putty Big. Giving up my Winter Refresh Herrera because I don't care. We've packed Isco untradeable, of course he's going. I packed Ilicic from an 80 plus player pick, he's going. He's the inform that we need in this one. And of course Salah, who I got out of that pick yesterday, going in. So to be fair, absolutely nothing in this team am I going to miss. Apart from Ilicic. I did want to use Ilicic, but if I don't use him, and I use Stindl, which was the other player down here, I have to try and make up a 7 overall rating, which sounds easy. It ain't. It's going to be expensive. I actually bought Fabinho and Socrates, 84, 85, to try and go in instead of like these two players here, but it wasn't enough. I would have needed to put in another 286s to make it work. Just wasn't. No, I'd rather just give up Ilicic and just forego the video that would have got 4 views anyway, right? So that's that done. Foot birthday party bag, of course, they replaced Winter Refresh. I didn't do throwback marquee matchups, did I? I said I was going to, and I didn't. Should I? I think I should. So I did. There we go. It's done. I've just got to submit them, really. But, I mean, I just went through the club. I bought one player, and that was for the final team. I'm using a few silvers there. They are worth about 1,000 each. I could probably get away with using non-Portuguese league players, but I'm not that bothered. The silvers are literally just going to sit there and rot. I mean, maybe I could sell them. I should probably go through the club and sell all of the non-essential silvers. But you just never know when you're going to need them, you know. Like, I'm sat there thinking, oh, I'll just get rid of them. And then the day after I get rid of them, they'll bring out an SBC that needs them, or they'll introduce a new player from a league that I really want, or something will happen. I know it will. So I just kind of want to keep them there. I'd rather have them there and not need them than need them and not have them, if that makes sense. I'm really depleted on Bundesliga players now, because I used full Bundesliga to get that rare Electrum, and I've just used a full Bundesliga again in marquee matchups. So I am somewhat depleted in terms of my Bundesliga players. Finally, Kalinoglu was the final player that or the only player I should say that I bought. 1,000 coins, which is a little bit on the expensive side. The market right now is mad. It was on the floor. Like a couple of weeks ago, it was non-existent. I mean, 84 selling for like 1,500 coins cheap. You know, that's how bad it was. Now, it's 10, 11, 12k for an 84. Absolutely crazy stuff. So, not doing the gold players pack one, because I just don't think it's really worth it. Maybe you've opened it, maybe you've got Ronaldo. You know, you are in the minority there. So, I think I've got like a one player pack, and then the rest of them are actually quite good. I do have Salah to put back into the club. That is the Salah with the record. Not that he's got a good record, but still a record better than no record. And yeah, let's just get through it. Of course, there are people in the comments of the last video. This is a board from a one-player pack. Not a walkout, but you know, nice start there. Really good start. Belgium, Cam. Oh, it's 9 Golan. Not bad at all. I mean, yeah, he's 83, but you don't really pack 9 Golan that often. There are people in the comments still looking to complete that friendly objective. If I think is it available until tomorrow? I'm not sure. If you're watching this and it's still available and you haven't done it but would like to, there are people in the comment section of not just this video, I'm sure, but many videos who will help you out, and you can help them out in return, right? So just look out for it. A little bit miffed that they got rid of the foot birthday stuff when you open the pack, you know, like the motif and all the rest of it, the decorations, if you will. I don't really understand why. Like, why would you? What's the point in getting rid of it? Just leave it there until 6 p.m. when the whole foot birthday thing leaves packs. Why get rid of it now? It's like you're taking down the celebration early. Don't really get it. I know a lot of people won't care, but I care, and I thought it was definitely worth mentioning. So, just going to list these up. It's nice to have an empty or relatively empty trade pile, transfer list, sorry, so that we can actually sell this stuff. Normally, I would just discard it. Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, let's get that open. 15k pack. Can we get a board out of this? I can't remember the last time I actually opened a 15k pack, and it was something decent. And I do like 15k packs as well. Silver one is OP, says Roland. Hey, nice super hyperlink there. He says, I got Eden Hazard last year and Timo Werner this year. Whenever I get gold, I can't get anyone over 84. Sniper Camp's down 1,000 coins there. I tend to get good things out of gold 3, of course. I don't. Have we finished gold 2? Maybe once this year. I think I pushed myself to play to gold 2 for some reason one time. I probably won't now until next FIFA. I really hope next FIFA's gameplay is. I like this year's gameplay. That's a board. It's not a walkout, but it is a board. We got to build up to these things. Dutch goalkeeper Sillessen, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I don't mind the gameplay this year. To be fair, it's not bad. It's just what I hate about it is it's the servers more than anything. I think is what I don't like about it. Like the responsiveness and trying to pass it to Messi and it goes back to your goalkeeper. Don't own Messi. That's not the point. It's just those small things. I say small. Those really irritating things that just proper get on your nerves and ruin the game, and the dynamic difficulty is one of the biggest. Hello, another board. What's going on? I'm feeling it today, lads. It is a Team of the Week walkout. I can't remember who's in Team of the Week. Oh, it's DePaul, isn't it? I packed this guy 3 times so far. If you include the Reds, that is. I've packed him 3 times. I haven't even opened that many packs this week, and I've packed him 3 times. In fact, I think that's a duplicate, an untradeable. No, it's not. Oh, wow, that's a good pack. Did I use him in... I must have used him. Oh, it's tradable anyway. But I must have used him in something. Can't remember what it was. Selling for about 15k, which is quite nice. I'll keep him anyway. Callahan's quite expensive right now. I do need UCL cards though, but I mean that is a crazy price. I am tempted to sell him, but I do need UCL cards because I do need to get that icon swaps done. I think what I'll do is I'll sell him, and hopefully he'll come down in price. I'll put him up for 10.50, and he should sell. And I'll buy him back again when the prices have gone down, because theoretically, after the party bag leaves and a few of the other SBCs expire, there shouldn't be a need and want for high-rated cards anymore. So we should be able to buy him back. I say buy him back. I'll buy a different player, but, you know, we should be able to get 2 or 3 Champions League cards for the price of him. Let's do our Rare Electrum. Can't remember what I was saying. Genuinely have no idea. That's another board. It's not a walkout, but we need to build back up to it, you know? We need to get there. Czech Republic goalkeeper. I just used this guy in an SBC. He's come back to me like a boomerang, and it is 84 Pavlenka. We get Manchester United centre-back in there as well. Can I sell him for... Hang on, do I want to keep him? Let's keep him. Let's keep him. We'll use him in an SBC. I'm still doing Premier League, so we might as well keep him. I'll get rid of those 2. They're not going to be worth anything. Maybe, maybe not. 100k pack untradeable. Mega pack tradable. Foot birthday party bag, of course, is untradeable. Now, in terms of this, the only player that I don't want is Correa or Hatterbaugh. Those are the only 2 that I don't want. I don't care if I get any of the others. I just don't want those 2. Yesterday... Let's do the mega pack. Yesterday on my main account, if you watch 6 o'clock content, which a lot of you did, I mean, that video's got crazy views considering. That's not even a board, is it? Jesus wept. This game is mad. 1 player pack? Yeah, I'm a board. 35k pack? Nah, you're not having anything out of that one, son. Crazy. Yeah, the amount of people who watched that, mental. But either way, I got one of those only 2 players that I didn't want. I literally said, as I was about to open it, I don't want Correa and I don't want Hatterbaugh. I'll happily take anybody else. Correa. Brilliant. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. So on this account, someone useful would be really nice. I tell you what I would love. Obviously, Van Dijk. Or I don't even want Van Dijk, to be fair, but obviously I would take it. Mbappe would be amazing. Ronaldo would be crazy. But a realistic pull would just be a nice Future Stars card, because I do like that promo. I do like the idea of those cards, because they're never going to get that high rated from performance based this FIFA, because they're just not good enough in real life at the moment, or their card isn't high enough rated. So I'd like a really nice, like a Greenwood or something. I mean, that's a big card, but I would like that type of card, you know. I'm going to do the 100k pack first, and we're going to end on the Foot Birthday Party bag though. I should have a 125k pack in the next couple of days. I'm going to have to wait until EA do something in terms of putting something back into packs again. But still, here comes the 100k pack. Can we at least get a board? It's not, is it? That's not even a board out of the 100k pack. Oh my, I mean, it is technically kind of, it could be. I don't know, because they don't count as boards. They will mask a few things. Yeah, so technically speaking, we did get a board, but that's just not great, is it? Bunch of cards to go back into the club, sure, but not great. So instead of wasting those duplicates, what I've decided to do is just throw them into an 80 plus upgrade. We'll do that, then we'll do the party bag, and we will call it a day. The pack luck went from being, hey, this looks promising, to, oh my god, what's happening? So hopefully we can turn it around with the 80 plus, and we can then get a decent party bag. But honestly, when I started opening the packs, I was like, oh my god, we're getting boards. This is good. This looks good, and now I have no faith for the party bag. Let's get this player pick open and get ourselves 85 Koke. Don't mind if I do. Those 80 plus picks, honestly, they can be very, very good. I mean, obviously the expectation when you open them is quite high, but I have been getting some decent stuff. On my other account, I opened like 10, and the worst, out of those 10, I only once got a pick less than 83. The other 9 times were actually really good cards, including a De Gea as well, which some great pack luck there. But this is what we want, though. This is the one we really, really want. I want a usable card, please, for once, from one of these Foot Birthday Party bags. On this account, I need a usable card. I don't want Correa. I don't want Hatterbaugh. Please. Please. I would even welcome Areola. No, he's winter refresh. Damn. Who else can I welcome? Blue foot birthday. Okay, Italy. That's not great. Striker. I don't think that's great. Oh, it's lasagna. Okay, well, that's not terrible. At least he was fairly expensive. I reviewed him. I went out and I bought him and I reviewed him. And he wasn't as good as I thought he was going to be because of the fact that he was extinct for a while and everyone was like raving about how good he was and oh my god, look at this guy's stats, etc. He's about 150k, which, you know, is not quite as much as the SBC cost, so it could 100% have been better. But to be fair, he's not a bad card. He's got a 5-star weak foot. He's got 4-star skills. Like I said, he's not quite as good as what maybe his stats suggest or maybe the hype around him was. However, now that I've got Belotti, that card is now unbelievably desirable to me. I'm actually really happy that I've packed that. Tell my face, I know, right? But what that could have been was something much better, sure. But in terms of that working in this team, I think I can maybe rearrange this to get Lasagna in there. Maybe do that. Kante might have to be sacrificed unless I can sort of wedge him in some way. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm thinking maybe converting Lasagna down to a centre mid, because I really, like I said, I think he's a very usable card. I do like him. Just wasn't as good as maybe I thought he could be. Wait, hello. Oh, there he is. His dynamic image didn't pop up, and I confused the hell out of me. There we go. So could maybe make that work. Not sure how I'm going to. I could maybe get rid of the wingers and put, you know, just literally go straight into a 4-1-2-2. But then I can't use Politano. But then do I care about Politano? Answer, not really. So if I did that and then got myself, well, I mean, that works. I mean, then again, that works. I don't mind using Hadji as a centre mid, actually. Kante is not going to... I mean, Kante works there. Kante works a treat there, actually. And then all I need to do is get a... I mean, I do like me some Awa. And then do that. Oh, I tell you what, lads, that works. And I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. I would love to be able to use McGeady or Hazard or something. But I'm not against that at all. I really do like it. And those two up top together, they're going to be crazy good. So what would happen would be Jari Litmanen and Awa, 2 centre mids, Kante CDM, basically as you're seeing there. And then Hadji would be the cam, and then Belotti and Lasagna would be my 2 strikers. I think that's how I would work it. I think that could honestly be... That could be a really good setup. The unfortunate thing there is, of course, that Sard doesn't get the full chemistry. He's on 8 chem. So it does trigger the OCD slightly, but not bad. I don't mind that at all. I mean, in a perfect world, there we get an icon goalkeeper or something, but I don't mind that. And then, of course, when we do get Dalglish, maybe Dalglish replaces Lasagna, or he replaces Hadji. Probably replaces Lasagna, to be fair. But I think that could be the new team. I like that a lot. I've got a lot of good cards in there that I'm leaving out. I know that. But we can build maybe 2 or 3 teams, have some fun with them. Next episode, hopefully, there will be something to show you. Of course, I'm not going to open the 125k pack or the 50k pack for the 8 rival wins. The 125k pack, by the way, is for 300 rival wins. I'm like 5 games off that. I was going to do it, but I'll save it for whatever promo comes next. We may not see each other again until that promo. I don't know. Until there's something relatively interesting to make a video about, I don't know if I will make a Road to Glory episode. But I'll be back when EA do something. If you have enjoyed today's episode of The Road to Glory, then hit that like button. Let me know what you've got in your 3rd foot birthday party bag. Hopefully it was... I say hopefully it was better than Lasagna. I am hoping it was better than Lasagna, but I am happy with Lasagna. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, of course, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.